Hello, and welcome back to Raven's Plains. My name is Raven Black. Today we're here at Fond Du Lac, and we're going to be flying on over to Oshkosh. This is the last video in this series of the Oshkosh series for the Simventure Oshkosh event, and we'll be landing over there and then heading back towards back to Fond Du Lac. The arrival at Fond Du Lac does not go as planned, to say the least, but I was still new to ATC, so I was still learning. I hope you enjoyed this video. Until next time, I'll see you in the skies. Fond Du Lac ground, 737 Romeo Papa, ready for taxi.
737 Romeo Papa, Fond Du Lac ground, runway 27 taxi Alpha.
So I say...
runway 27 via Alpha.
737 Romeo Papa, runway 27 via Alpha. Is that correct?
Yep. And then you change to 120.4 when you're holding short of 27.
Oh, okay. Let's keep swapping it back and forth. A little bit of delay on the swapping.
Over 314 Charlie Alpha, make straight in runway 36, reported 3 mile final, altimeter 29902.
So I'm going to say Fond Du Lac Tower, 737 Romeo Papa, ready runway 27.
Your Fond Du Lac Tower, your call sign at 27 ready.
At 27, at 27. Fond Du Lac Tower, 737 Romeo Papa, at 27 ready.
Cherokee 7 Romeo Papa, Fond Du Lac Tower, runway 27, clear for takeoff, wind calm, we'll see ya.
And you say clear for takeoff. Say your number and clear for takeoff.
737 Romeo Papa, clear for takeoff. Runway 27.
Yes, that's it. Just so they know which runway.
All aircraft inbound, Oshkosh information, Delta current using 1827, fish arrival on the green transition.
Alright, now I'm taking off. I actually got out of here correctly.
Yes, you did. Okay, so why am I not on the green transition? I need to make that the active leg.
Number 4, Charlie Alpha, thank you, runway 36, clear to land.
What's that?
Climbing around at 80. I can do 70, right? That's what I'm supposed to do there.
Yeah, 75 to 80, yeah.
Okay.
Normally you lower it to where the nose is at the horizon. Okay, so now I still got to get this thing to go to VP green, which it didn't do. So I just go direct.
Fond Du Lac ground, 07. 7.
Sorry, I had a serious call on Fond Du Lac ground, it's a bit broken, say again your request.
Sierra 768 Foxtrot Sierra, ready to taxi to 27.
Where are you located?
I am just south and east of the ramp.
Sounds good. I'm assuming you're south and east of the intersection of the runways on the south ramp. Sirius 8 Foxtrot Sierra, Fond Du Lac ground, runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
27 taxi Alpha 8 Foxtrot Sierra, thank you.
Nobody knows it's called Skyport.
No. If it's called... hope it's called... well, it is called Skyport. We did it last time.
Well, yeah, it's in my fourth flight. That wouldn't lie. What's that?
Use 4-flight. You get
All aircraft inbound Oshkosh information Delta there is current using Green Lake transition on the Fisk arrival landing runways 18 and 27. 20 and 21 on the notice.
Yeah, so they're using 18 again, okay?
Okay, cool.
Walker 463,
And
This
the other
transition
one is
is-
27.
Skyport
Okay.
information uniform, VFR departure to the
No, yeah, using Green
Enter
Lake.
the Skylane, I didn't get the call sign, it'll be runway 27. Actually, hold short of Alpha, I've got to get a Comanche and I'll get back to you in just 1 moment.
Okay, hold short Alpha, Skylane.
Fond Du Lac ground, Comanche 4 Charlie Alpha, taxi to parking.
Comanche 4 Charlie Alpha, thanks, sent to the ramp on Alpha.
Ramp on Alpha, 4 Charlie Alpha.
So he said taxi,
Yeah,
taxi to depart. Is that different than ready for taxi? Same thing. It's just different.
Oh, taxi to parking. Yeah, well, he just landed.
Oh, taxi. Oh, right. I thought he said taxi to depart, but he said taxi to parking.
Parking.
Sirius 8 Fox,
Yes.
0 Fond Du Lac Tower, runway 27, clear for takeoff, make straight out departure.
120.7.
And Skylane there at the ramp, I do see it looks
Okay,
like the
so
Comanche
I
pass,
just
runway
switched
27, taxi
to
out.
120.7, which is Fisk.
Okay.
No holding hands with your friend beside you. I need a half-mile in trail, and like I said, as you come up to Fisk, I'll assign either runway 18 or runway 27.
Now you should be
this evening.
setting your
Runway 18,
RPMs
if
to
you're on Fisk
24,
Avenue right now,
25.
you should be monitoring the tower 126.6. If you're on the
yeah,
railroad
I'm a
track
little slow,
past
actually.
Fisk, you should be on 118.5.
I'm at 1800.
Yep, 1,800 feet, especially when you get towards Green Lake. I'm 8 miles from Green Lake.
And then we're going to switch to 1185 or 126.6, depending on if
All right, about
we
a mile
get
from
the.
Fisk, looks like a Cirrus
Yes.
type dark color, looks like maybe black Cirrus. Rock your wings for me. About a half mile Fisk now, blue and black Cirrus. There you go, good rock. Runway 27 for you. You're going to go straight up the runway. I keep saying runway, straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Monitor tower now 118.5. Welcome to the show.
What's the other one?
All right,
1266?
looks like a high wing, 1 mile from Fisk, maybe Cessna
1185 or
rock your wings for me.
126.6.
White, I think they all start with white. White and red maybe. Cessna,
126
rock your
what?
wings, half mile from
0.6.
Fisk now. Rock your wings
Okay.
for me.
That's the Fisk
I'm not
Avenue
seeing a rock,
transit.
gonna have to do it bigger and better. Red and white Cessna, rock your wings. Looks like 3. There you go. Now I got a rock. That's great. Runway 18. Runway 18 for you. Start that right turn. Join the east-west road, Fisk Avenue. Maintain your altitude of 1,800 until the tower tells you it's going to be the left base. Stretch to the left downwind for runway 18. Monitor tower now 126.6. All right, if you're coming up the railroad tracks, so you're going to follow those all the way to Fisk, where I'm going to pick you out by type and color. I'll pick you out about a mile from Fisk, so if you're not quite a mile or less, then I'm probably not talking to you, so just keep trucking up those tracks.
I found it.
I'm going to assign a runway, either runway 18 or runway 27, that's noted pages 20 and 21 this afternoon. We are doing the Green Lake transition, so if you're still inbound, you'll need to go to Green Lake to find somebody to follow. Everybody needs to have at least a half-mile separation between you and the person behind and in front of you. No holding hands, no side-by-side, no over-unders. Find somebody to follow.
No, actually, speed
Yeah, the
limits
last
as well.
time-
This part. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
the last time I was flying side by side with somebody, a Cessna. I didn't even see him until they said something about 2 of us, and then I looked over and there he was.
I heard you guys are getting, and I think the Cessna's who he sent to Reed's Lake, maybe. I don't know.
Well, he did one of those, had him turn
All right,
around.
we're
He
at
had a,
1,835 knots if you can't go slow.
All right, I'm at
Make
VP
sure that
Green
you've got
turning.
at least a half-mile spacing between
Okay,
you and the person
just
behind and
about
in front of you, no side-by-side, no
I'm 2
over-unders,
miles
no
from
holding hands
Ripon.
with your buddy right now, no
Oh,
flight.
you're really hauling.
We can get you guys hooked back up when you guys get on the ground.
Slowing at 90. I'm at 1789. Oh, it's climbing back up. 17890. I'm right.
yeah, it takes about 23 and a half to 24 to get it right. Okay, so where are my damn
All
towers?
right, I got a steady line of you guys coming up the railroad tracks. You guys are doing really good. Make sure you stay right over those railroad tracks. Don't go east or west of those, but right over the railroad tracks. About a mile from Fisk, looks like a low-wing Piper type, white and gray Piper. Rock your wings for me. Rock your wings for me there, about a half mile now from Fisk. Let me see the wing rock. Good rock. Runway 27 for you, straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Make sure you have your
Oh yeah, the
gear down,
GPS says
landing
you're
light on.
at,
It's
whether you're
easier
a
for the
half
tower to
mile
kick
from
out.
Fisk or whatever.
Yeah, I'm 6 nautical miles from.
All right, looks like I got 2 of you out there, but
It's-
one's up high. The
Rip-
up
no,
high
from
at
Ripon.
2,300 looks like a low wing, maybe a Cirrus. Rock your wings for me up high at 2,300. Good rock on you. We're
There
going to
it
go to
is.
36 with you.
Found my tower, my railroad track.
And down below you,
Nice.
a Bonanza looks like a low wing. Rock your wings. Blue and white Bonanza, half mile from Fisk. Rock your wings for me. Oh, good rock. Runway 27. You're going to go straight up the railroad track for runway 27. The Cirrus, runway 18 for you. Make that right turn. There you go. I see you in the right turn already. Awesome. Go ahead and start the descent down to 1,800 for the Cirrus. Front behind you. No holding hands, no side by side, no over unders. 1,700 and... Sorry, they got me laughing. 1,890 knots or 2,335 knots. 1 mile from Fisk, Piper type, red and white Piper type. Rock your wings for me. Let me see that wing rock, please. On the Piper, half mile for, there you go, good rock. All right, we're going to have runway 18 for you this afternoon. Right turn along Fisk Avenue.
They pick you up before Ripon? Or they pick you up before Fisk, don't they?
Before Fisk, yeah, I'm 8 miles from Fisk.
Oh,
so when I get within a mile, I start listening.
Information, Delta is current Green Lake transition. Note on pages 20 and 21. If you're coming up the railroad tracks, please make sure you are directly over
wow, there's
those
a plane
tracks.
right above
I see
me.
a few of you that's kind of gotten left or right of them. Make sure you are directly over the railroad tracks. It's easier for me to pick you out. As you get about a mile from Fisk, I will pick you out by type and color, assign a runway to you, either runway 27 or runway 18. About a mile from Fisk, a little bit off from the railroad tracks, but it looks like a Cessna type, gray and white Cessna. Rock your wings for me. Just a little bit left of the railroad tracks, Cessna type, about a half mile from Fisk. Rock your wings for me. Let me see a wing rock, Cessna type. Don't see it. All right, if you are hearing me, straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27. Straight up the railroad tracks for runway 27 for my Skyhawk directly over Fisk. 118.5, monitor the tower now.
So I gotta...
And let's see, if you're inbound, half mile spacing between you and the person in front and behind you. Runway 18 and 27 are in use tonight. Note on pages 20 and 21.
I got planes all around me. I got one above me. He's definitely at the higher altitude. Flying along with me though, which is, I think it's fine because they're crossing over. Well, he's farther away now. He's going a lot faster.
Let me see that wing rock, please. Half mile from Wisk. I gotta
shit.
have a big wing rock. There we go.
Somebody just shot past me.
Wing walk. Straight up the railroad tracks for you for runway 27. Runway 27 for my air commander. Hold that 1,800. Don't descend. Hold 1,800 until the tower tells you otherwise. And the tower frequency for you is 118.5. Monitor them now. All right, I've got like 3 of you on top of each other out there, about a mile and a half from Fisk. You guys got to work that out. I can't have you all at that same spot. There we go. I see one of you turned out. Appreciate that turning out. Get back in line. Find somebody to follow. It looks like I got one up high, though, up at 2,300, a mile of Baron.
Oh, yeah.
Rock your wings for me. About a mile from Fisk. Rock your wings for me. A Baron at 2,000. There you go. I got you, Baron. You're going to be runway 18 tonight. Runway 18.
I don't see anybody else.
Avenue as you
the other guy
Fisk,
turned
out.
then I'll be all right.
Make sure you hold that altitude until you get on the downwind. Tower for you, 126.6. Baron, go ahead. There you go. I see you.
0.7.
All right, Cherokee, it looks like you're behind. You are not following the Baron. Cherokee, get back on the railroad tracks. The one that's a half mile from Fisk, get back on the railroad track. I want you to go straight up the railroad track for runway 27, 20 Whiskey. Be a left turn back to the railroad track.
Yep, that's me.
All right, I've got a Cirrus up high, 2,300. Rock your wings for me. Cirrus up high, a half mile from Fisk. Rock your wings. Let me see the Cirrus rock. Cirrus rock. There you go. Good rock. You're going to be runway 18. You're going to make that right turn onto Fisk Avenue, runway 18. Cherokee, good job. Get back on those railroad tracks. Green and white Cherokee. Follow those railroad tracks. Hold that 1,800. Your tower frequency for the Cherokee, 118.5. Cirrus, awesome job making that turn. Go ahead and start the descent down to 1,800. Hold that altitude until you get on the downwind. 126.6 for you, runway 18.
Where'd she send you?
Got a red and white about a mile and a half.
He sent me straight down the railroad tracks, 1185.
Once you get closer to Fisk, pick you out by type and color. Once you get about a mile or so outside of Fisk. Welcome to Oshkosh, everyone. I got a gray and white Cherokee. Gray and white Cherokee about a mile outside of Fisk. Rock your wings.
So she sent you somewhere yet?
A mile outside of Fisk. Rock your wings, please. Need a good rock, everybody. Everybody's got to give me a good rock so I can see it from the ground
I just
here.
rocked my wings, but I couldn't hear him. He talked over.
Sorry.
Gray and white Cherokee.
That's going to say
get the binoculars out here. I think it says 7 Romeo Papa. 7 Romeo Papa if you're on frequency. Give me a good rock, please. Good rock.
Good rock. Okay. Good rock. because this thing's not rocking for some reason.
All right, I'm not seeing
Oh,
that.
you really
There's a
got
good
it.
rock. I see it now. Thank you, Cherokee. You can make a
Yeah.
right turn for me. Make a right turn. Follow Fisk Ave. You're going to get runway
Okay,
18
I gotta
today.
listen to the guy
Right
now.
turn to join Fisk
Sure.
Ave. Stay at 1,800 until you're given a descent by the tower, and you can monitor tower 126.6. Cherokee monitor tower 126.6. Welcome to Oshkosh.
Sweet. 126.6.
Once you're on the runway and you got it under control, right turn to the grass. It has been rolled smooth. Management says so, so you got to believe it. That was nice. Right turn to the grass when you can. Good job. Looks like I got a Cherokee out there about to cross the departure in for 1-8. Give me a wing rack.
Oh, okay. Wing rock. Oh, crap. Where's my... Come on. Rock my wings.
Cherokee crossing 18 departure ends. Give me a wing rack.
I'm trying to. This plane does not want to rock for some reason. Or I'm going to crash into the ground trying to rock it. Jeez.
Cherokee turning the downwind. Go ahead and start your descent. Cherokee southeast, turn downwind now. Turn downwind now. Descend so that you're even with the tower windows on base. You can plan runway 18 right at the blue dot for now. I'll call it as you get a little closer. Once again, short approach. You don't want to go north of the numbers for runway 18.
Okay. Here we go.
And a Cherokee on midfield downwind. Runway 18 right. Clear to land. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. No, we're going to do clearly land blue dot. I want you to base at the numbers for 18. Don't go north. Base at the numbers. Clear to land blue dot.
Base at the number.
Start turning the base now for the Cherokee. Start rolling. Start rolling. Yeah. Start turn. Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what we like to see. I got a Skyhawk crossing the departure in runway 18. Give me a wing rock. Skyhawk, nice wing rock. And the Cherokee on base, don't widen out to your right. Point it right at the numbers for runway 18 and go ahead and land at the blue dot. We're not asking you to land on 18 at the numbers. The blue dot down the runway, that's where you want to land. So go ahead and start cranking it over. Making that turn, making that turn, making that turn, making that turn. Because as soon as you go past 18, you're going to have men, equipment, all kinds of people standing in the grass. You'll see it when you get there for real. Hey, that was a nice recovery. I didn't think you'd make it that good a turn. Great job. Traffic inbound from Fisk, follow that east-west road. We'll pick you up south of the airport. At the very latest, if we're really busy, it'll be about midfield downwind. You want to maintain your altitude until you are established.
Okay, so I don't know where the hell I went to. I'm up here with people in the way.
And the Cherokee rolling out, right turn to the grass when you can. It's been rolled smooth. Management says so. The white and blue Skyhawk midfield downwind. Be sure you get down there even with the tower windows when you turn to the base. And the Skyhawk midfield downwind, clear to land 18 right. The fat runway, blue dot, base at 18. Don't go north. You can be a little south. I'm okay with that. But don't go north of the numbers for runway 18.
Oh man, I was on the stall horn on that one. Woo! Even he thought I was going to crash. Again, I got the wonderful recovery. Didn't think you were going to make it.
Yeah, there we go. That's looking much better now.
I didn't bounce or nothing. That's a nice thing.
See, as we depart off of 18 left. And once again, they are departing on 18 left. 18 left is rolling departures only. Yeah, they should all stay underneath you, which is just another really good reason not to descend until you're established on the downwind. Traffic inbound from Fisk, follow that east-west road. Maintain your altitude until you turn the left downwind for runway 18 right. We're landed on the fat runway, but they're departing on the skinny runway. So hold that altitude until you turn to the downwind. Then once you're established on the downwind, you want to descend so you're even with the tower windows on base. That helps to control.
Which runway did you land on?
18. Where did you land on? That's what I was wondering.
Looks like
I landed on 27.
Okay, we're on the opposite side of the airport.
On the opposite side of the airport, yeah.
So, takeoff. How do we do that?
Yeah, so how do I get taken off?
If you look low off your right, I know it's kind of hard in the turn. There's a little
9, I shouldn't be here.
Follow the flag man. Apparently.
Yeah, well, I followed them, and look where it
Once again,
got me.
traffic inbound from Fisk. Follow that east-west road. Hold your altitude. Do not descend. We're departing off of 18 left. They're going to go underneath you.
There's a
Once you're
Bonanza. Is he
established
going anywhere? I
on the
doubt it.
downwind, then you
He's
can start
lost
your
like
descent.
I am.
You want to descend on the downwind so that you're even with the windows of the tower on base. This helps to control your speed on base to final so you don't catch the guy.
Yeah, I had a great base and then almost
diving out of
died.
pattern altitude, it's a much easier position to be at.
It was interesting.
He
Still
told me
over here
to
at
head
Smithfield
for the
downwind,
orange
base
dot
past the numbers, runway 18,
and
clear to
land on the
18 right.
green dot. My wheels touched the green dot. I had a perfect landing, but then I turned off, and I don't know if I turned the right way or not.
Yeah, it looks like
I'm
it.
listening.
So here's what they do is, if you could get to the runway, which is whatever they say they're taking off from, okay?
I'm on runway 5,
Yeah, so,
but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to take off from this runway. Or
no, you don't take off that runway. You get to the departure frequency.
I'm on that.
I'm looking at another plane over there.
Cruising around here. Flagman just keeps saying go this way.
All aircraft departing Oshkosh, page 24 of the NOTAM, departing runway 18 left. Follow the flagman, they'll direct you to runway 18 left. We'll call you out by type and color as you get a little bit closer.
Well,
Cool, they're departing me. I already got picked up.
Tower, do you think we got time if we're on the ground here, ready to go for one more lap?
so you got picked up to go out now.
Yeah, I'm just.
Aircraft calling, looking to go, maybe. If you can get takeoff direct or ribbon, it's going to be tight. Probably not. You might be able to go depart and go to Fond Du Lac.
I'm following the
our best
flagman,
shot.
but the last
We're
time I
the jet
followed
here.
these
If
guys,
it
it took me
just
to a
landed,
dead
so We're
end.
going to try our best.
Looks like I've got a gray low-wing Cherokee type. Gray Cherokee, runway 18 left. Clear for takeoff. Fly runway heading. I will call your turn.
Cool, fly runway heading, calls my turn. Take off ready. I'm out of here.
You're already taking off.
Yeah, I went
What
all
frequency?
the way around.
Continue to taxi speed on
What
the
frequency
runway
are you
18
on?
left.
118.9.
Light arrows continue on taxi speed on those arrows.
118.9.
That points you to the direction of runway 18 left.
And I gotta be quiet because he's
Once
gonna
you
turn
get closer to the numbers, I'll call you out by type and color and give you departure instructions. Just continue at taxi speed, and we'll call you out as you approach. Green White Cherokee, out or below 1,300, turn left heading 150, maintain altitude and head until clear of the Delta airspace. Enjoy your weekend. Thanks for coming out.
Left 150. Stay below 1300. Cool.
Hey, Roger, we're going to try to
Stay at
back
altitude.
in.
All right.
Thanks for the.
Sorry, they
help
talked to you a
for the
bunch
direction.
on takeoff. All right, so let me just get the plane here to fly in a straight line, and then I can
Red
talk to you.
Robin, at it again. Runway 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Heading altitude, I want to
I'm
be down.
following a guy now.
Do I want to attempt to land at Fond Du Lac?
Sure.
I don't even know what to say. This is gonna get hairy if I do.
When you get close, tell me.
All right, I am.
Jesus, a DC-3 or something's landing. Holy moly.
Can you imagine taking one of those in?
I'm still taxiing around trying to find out what runway I'm going to go to take off. And you said it's 118.9?
There's two departure frequencies. If you're departing from 36 left and 18 left right, it's 1189.
Okay.
If you're departing from
I'm good.
27 or 9, it's 128.75.
Now, my sign right here says
Oh, okay,
monitor
good.
tower 118.9.
Okay,
Now.
you drove all over the airport to get back to where I took off from.
Oh, yeah, because you landed on the other runway.
Yeah.
Jesus, landing on 27, you're about 6 million miles out, you know? Yeah, as soon as I got to the runway, I got cleared.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. That's why I pulled up and you were talking. I didn't even have time to say 1 second because they were just starting
Okay, the
rambling.
white and black Skyhawk right behind him. Start a high-speed taxi, runway 18 left.
That's
Turn what? 180.
150. I had the same thing. Oh shit! I'm in this airspace
White
of
and
this
black
airport.
Skylane, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, fly runway heading.
Man, I'm at the other airport.
White and black Cessna, 2 Sierra Papa, turn left, setting 150, maintain at or below 1,300, still clear to class Delta.
Frick, I'm gonna get in trouble. I am definitely gonna get in trouble. What do I say to land at that airport?
1 moment, please.
Yeah.
Okay, so what you do is you tell them where you're at, okay? And just say inbound for landing. So if you're 2 miles or 3 miles, wherever you are from the airport, that's what you say.
I'm flying
And
away
you're-
from the airport right now because, well, like I said, I was...
You got too close. So you turn around when you're about 2 miles away, you call them and say you're Cherokee so-and-so 2 miles away at 1,800 or 2,000 feet or whatever.
Okay.
And he'll tell you to enter downwind for some runway, probably.
Yeah, I
9.
see 36 on here, right?
Okay, so
And the downwind's
36
to the right of it, correct?
Downwind is, yeah, you're always turning to the left, okay?
Yeah.
So you'd be going to 180, okay? You'd be going 180 degrees from it, and the runway would be on your left side. That's the downwind.
Okay, and then you'd be landing on 18?
What do you say? No, you'd be landing on 36. So downwind is opposite your landing, right? So you're going down. Then when you get to the numbers, okay?
Then you base final, okay.
Yeah, base final, yeah.
We're gonna try this.
So let me find out where I'm at. I'm 3.5 miles.
I am...
So listen to my call.
7.6. Yeah, okay.
Okay. Fond Du Lac Tower 6520 Whiskey, about 3 miles north inbound.
Number 5320 Whiskey, Fond Du Lac Tower, join a right downwind, runway 36. Are you the Skylane that was calling earlier?
Negative, Cherokee 6520 Whiskey. Join right downwind for 36.
Number 20 Whiskey, roger. Just a heads up, there's a Skylane that reported about, I think it was like 12 miles north a couple minutes ago. So just keep your head out and say again your position.
0.4 miles north.
Number 20 Whiskey, roger. Let's have you head right downwind, runway 36. I don't see it quite yet.
Black and white Skylane is 2 miles north on the right downwind 36.
Okay.
All right, Skylane, I do see you on a right downwind, runway 36, wind calm, clear to land.
Clear to land 36.
Okay, so they're doing a right-hand downwind.
Towers, 05 Bravo, 1 group 27.
Damn, I hope I'm going to the right spot.
Right? It gets,
Well, I put in go direct, but you know, I had this other flight
20
plan.
Whiskey, I see you now. You're following a Skylane that's about midfield on the right downwind, runway 36, clear to land.
I'm 6 miles.
Okay, I'm looking for the Skylane, thank you. 6520 Whiskey. Now all I gotta do is find the frickin' airport.
How far out should you call this? I'm 5.7.
That's good. They can call them from there.
Fond Du Lac Tower, 737 Romeo Papa, 3 miles west, inbound for landing.
November 7 Romeo Pop, I think was call sign. If you're west of the field, I see you. You're in a terrible spot. You want to head southbound. Southbound right away.
Oh, okay. southbound right away. I'm 3 miles out though.
Yeah, well, head south right away. You're not going to be able to make the runway, is what he's saying. You'd have to do all kinds of vectors. I am trying to get on the ground.
You got to understand, we're departing runway 27, so if you're looking straight down the numbers as you're heading eastbound from the west, that means you're putting your nose directly into my departing traffic. Joint left base, runway 36, on runway 36.
See, this is why I didn't want to attempt this, because I have no idea what he's talking about.
Number 20 whiskey, just a heads up, you never, ever, ever want to exit on a runway. Continue that right turn into the ramp Alpha, monitor ground point 85.
And I don't know, I can't see the airport.
Thank you very much. I didn't even realize I was getting to the runway.
Sorry. I was going to fly this way for a while. I don't even know.
7 Romeo Papa, needs on left base, please.
Left base, okay. I don't even know where the airport is.
Yep. Just do the left base, and then it's off to your left.
Red Robin Thomas West substitute for the next.
Looking at it, and, oops, zoom please.
Alright, number 7 Romeo Papa, you're a bit too far from the field. Head straight for the numbers, runway 36, clear line.
Oh, there he is, straight for the numbers. I see the airport, it was behind me almost. Oh, damn it! Shit. The Avatab got in the way.
Number 7 Romeo Papa, Fond Du Lac Tower.
Answer him.
737 Romeo Papa, turning a final. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing.
Number 7 Romeo Papa, runway 36, clear to land.
You're clear
Runway
to land,
36,
so
clear to land.
Thank you.
That's what. Well, I had Avatab get, and I'm gonna crash anyway because I'm doing 100. And
just chop the
Robin
power
36, stay in your position.
and try and put down some flaps.
2 miles southwest now.
And you got 2 miles to slow down.
Got Cherokee short final runway 36. You'll be number 2 runway 36 clear land.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, so just keep slowing down till you get around 70 or so. And then add 3 notches of flaps.
I already did all this.
Okay.
Touch.
Okay. So you're not going to crash.
Red Robin, this turning final, I mean 36 traffic inside.
Okay, and then I say clear runway once I'm out of here. Runway.
Yeah.
Clear runway.
First taxiway, I see you coming up.
Shit.
First taxiway on the right, just turn off.
I'm working on
Keep
it.
going. Yeah, well, there's a plane right behind you, so hurry up and get off the runway.
Red Robin, just say clear to land.
Red Robin, affirmative, 36, clear to land, wind home.
Russia, clear to land.
Are you off the runway?
737 Romeo Papa, clear runway. 36.
You don't
You're
want to be
good.
taxiing without an instruction. You're at Tower Field. You exit the runway, stop, get your instruction, then we'll move. Number 7 Romeo Papa, continue the ramp on Alpha, monitor ground point 85.
737 Romeo Papa, monitoring ground 118.35.
Continue to the ramp, monitor ground point 85. 121.85, please.
1.5. Yes, yes.
Excellent.
Keep it done. 121.85, thank you.
Straight ahead into the ramp, monitor ground point 85. Good day.
Okay, that was the worst ever. I knew I shouldn't have attempted that.
CTAP frequencies, and I believe operations will resume tomorrow afternoon.
For a bunch of stuff on that one.
Oh, jeez, I'll tell you what. I'm the one that crossed the runway, for God's sakes. I didn't even realize.